Hi everyone, welcome to your channel OCHAREO. This video is about the ODUN Elleunle Obara, Maferefun Chango, Obatala, request by Yanesi Monteagudo. This is one of the ODUN that bring prosperity and evolution for the person, but it's so important to be humble and you need to take care of your firstborn because here a king, he had a great kingdom and evolution and prosperity. So different king around him envy the position that he had. But even people that they were living in his village envy him. So he had a great relationship with his prince and always they take care of each other and talk about the future of their kingdom. But one day, another village declared a war against them, and the king, he went for divination. And when the diviners saw this Odun, told him that he had to sacrifice his son in order to save his kingdom. He said, I had to do that to save the kingdom. I got to do it. And he put his own son in prison. But one day that Orumila visited that kingdom, he heard the prisoner that he was singing, and he was the prince. And he approached him and asked him what happened. And he told him everything that his father decided to save the kingdom. And Orumila, he went to see the king and told him, you don't have to sacrifice your own son. The one that you need to sacrifice that is the firstborn of this kingdom is the abo, the ram. So the king ordered the soldier to take the abo and sacrifice in the name of his son. So with that, he saved the life of his own son. This Odun recommend you that when someone approach you and talk about your kid, you need to analyze first. Don't take any decision because they know if you have problem with your firstborn, it goes to hurt you too. So be careful with that. One of the bosses that had this Odun that for me is the great one is that you need to feed Chango every single year with the ram. 1 year you do like a bow. You clean with all the meat and you put in the red fabric and take it to the forest. And then the next year with Ita to know what Chango advise you. Because this is the Odun that always you need to lean on Chango. Something else that you can do in this Odun that is great for you too is to take the piece of the lamb skin and you dry it. After that, you cut it in half and you put one piece behind your door and the other one you use it like the inche or sign with you. You carry with you every time. This is something that is good. In this Odun, it's so important to please Chango because here Orumila and Chango, they had an agreement. And then Orumila gave him the bata drums and Chango gave him the table for divination. But one day Chango had problem with women and he was in jail. But Orumila, he forgot about Chango. He didn't do any ebo and anything for him. So when Chango left the prison, he sent to Orumila the Oduara because he was so angry and he marked the table. So in that way, Orumila, he can never forget about Chango again. So what advice Elleunle Obara that you are supposed to offer Chango different fruits sometimes. You can offer, for example, apple 1 week. Another, the next month, you can offer bananas. You can offer also cornmeal with okra. That is something that he likes too. You need to please Chango in order that Chango always will be next to you and help you to overcome every single obstacle that you could have in your life. This is the Odun that talk about the pigeons. The pigeons here, they were the favorites of Obatala. And Obatala provide them with everything that they need and more. But the hens and also the roosters, they envy the pigeons. So they decide to kill the pigeons and they caught the hunter and also the hawk. But the pigeon that they suspect something about, then they wait for divination. So Orumila, when he saw this ODUN, recommend them to do an ebo. And then if someone invite them for a party, then don't go. Later, when they finish the ebo, the hens and the rooster invite them for a party. But they stay in the tree and they observe everything, and they saw how the hunter and the hawk was in the party waiting for them. So they stayed there, and when the hunter left the party to look for them, they fly, and with that they avoid to be hung by him. But later Obatala, he wants the favor from the pigeon, but they were so happy and their ego grow a lot. And they told Obatala that they don't go to do any favor to him because they were sacred. So Obatala decided to throw away all of them from his house. So what advice Elleunle Obara, that even though you have the solution in your life, even though you have prosperity, you shine like the pigeon that they shine in every place that they are, that you need to be humble and always try to please also Obatala, because Obatala gives you the peace in your life and also provide you with everything that you need. So in one hand you have Chango to defend you for war, for problems, for arayeses, and in another hand you have Obatala to give you prosperity. Something great that you can do in Elleunle Obara is to have 2 white pigeons in your house for 21 days. After that, you feed Obatala with them, and then you clean all of them and you put in the oven with cocoa butter. And after that, when they are dry, you put in Obatala for 3 days with 2 white candles. After these 3 days, you make powder, and then you can add, for example, a stick of ceiba, a stick of moruro, and then you make the powder with, and you add also a check of Orumila, and this will be good for prosperity when you need something in your life. This ODUN advise you too that it's important to develop your language at the articulation of your hands, because here the flamingo, he has problem with the parrot and the quail, and both of them, they want to be the governor of that land. But the flamingo, he went for divination with Orumila. When Orumila saw this ODUN, he recommended him to do an ebo, and that walk slow and elegant. And the flamingo did like that, and he went the governor of that land. So it's important here to improve your language, because Elleunle Obara talk about prosperity and evolution, but you need to prepare yourself to be ready for that moment in your life. Thank you, all of you, for watching. Here you are, 2 videos of the ODUN Elleunle. Leave your comment below about this ODUN Elleunle Obara. A like, subscribe to this channel to receive notifications of the new videos and live stream. Health, faith, and prosperity. Ya tú sabes. OCHAREO.